What are conditional statements? Like this example, if I give you my food, then you give me money. If a dog is hungry, then he wants you to feed him. Now, let's see what is conditional statements. Conditional statements are formed by joining two statements with the word if and then. In constructing an examples, we're going to use P for the if and then Q for the then. If statement is the hypothesis and the then statement is the conclusion for the conditional statements. Our objective is learn how to convert statements to conditional statements and learn the special conditions about conditional statements. Now, we're going to teach you how to convert statements to conditional statements. As you can see, the statement is two angles that has a sum of 90 degrees are complementary, and it's going to be converted to conditional statement. If two angles has a sum of 90 degrees, then they are complementary. Let's see how it becomes conditional statement. As you can see, the encircled one, if two angle has a sum of 90 degrees, it is the hypothesis. And the boxed one, they are complementary, it is the conclusion. Now, I'm going to show you other examples. Now, we're going to convert the statement two angles that has the same measures are congruent to conditional statement. It's going to be if two angles are congruent, then they have the same measure. Let's see how it becomes conditional statement. So as you can see, they added if and the two angles are congruent, and then and they have the same measures. So the hypothesis is if two angles are congruent, and the conclusion is then they have the same measure. Now, in this statement, we're going to convert all BF homes residents or also Paranaque residents into conditional statement. And the conditional statement is, if you are BF homes resident, then you are also Paranaque resident. Let's see how it becomes. As you can see, they added if and you are BF homes resident, and then and you are also Paranaque resident. So if you are BF homes resident is the hypothesis, and then you are also Paranaque resident is the conclusion. Now, I'm going to teach you about special conditions about conditional statement. Not all statements can be converted to conditional statement. Definition or statement should be true before converting conditional statement. Because conditional statements are either true conditionals or false conditionals. A conditional is a false conditional when the hypothesis is true and the conclusion is false, or in the other way around. Conditionals can be shown false by using counter examples. Like this example. This statement is a false statement because of the underlined word complementary. That is a conclusion part. Because two angles that has a sum of 180 degrees are supplementary, and complementary has a sum of 90 degrees. So, we can say that this statement is false statement, and we can't convert it into conditional statement. Also, this example is a false statement because of the underlined word don't have equal measures, because congruent segments have equal measures. So we can say that this statement is a false statement and can be converted to conditional statement. Also, this statement is a false statement because of the conclusion part, also Muntinlupa residents. Because BF Homes residents are Parañaque residents, not Muntinlupa residents. So we can say that this statement is a false statement and can be converted to conditional statement. What did you learn from the video?